I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video we're going to have a look at Ultiverse. Explore the infinite possibilities of MetaFi with the Metaverse that connects Web3 with the future of immersive social gaming. A gaming hub platform, quite interesting but quite complex at the same time. Do not worry, I'll walk you through everything you need to know step by step in this video. So it is a multi-dimensional world. Ultiverse opens up a multi-dimensional world. You can communicate with all other enthusiasts equally and without barriers, regardless of a cultural circle you belong to. So mine sound complicated. I have a clear overview of the project right here on Solido Games. Ultiverse wants to disrupt this emerging field with a Web3 social gaming metaverse. So the foundation is a Web3 social gaming metaverse. However, there's definitely more to this project than just that. Immersive. Ultiverse is an integrated platform that brings together social experiences, AAA gaming, access to DeFi and DEXs, a DAO and sub-DAO, and a lot more features. So as I said, it's like a multiverse model where you have the metaverse at the core and they build assets around this. Within the virtual world, users give the exact range of emulators to make sure the concept in use can import their own NFTs from other chains and utilize personal art galleries to display them and even sell their NFTs. Players will also be able to host parties where music NFTs owned by themselves or their friends can be played. So definitely a Web3 foundation project, right? They're creating this metaverse where you can already have some interesting elements there, but they have the opportunity to build upon this foundation. So it's based on Polygon, as it says here, and they do have some overviews. So it's basically in a what appears to be post-future, depth future world, right? With a little sci-fi involved, where you go deeper into what the world might become, right? MetaFi. Connect and entertain people from various cultures in an immersive way. I don't really know what that means, but NFT assets. Ultiverse creates an NFT environment that closely resembles the real world. You can create your own NFTs, use them, and even empower them with different narratives. Then you have tokenomics, so we'll look at the tokenomics in a second. Compatible with VR devices, the Unreal Enterprise program we use is designed for demanding applications, just as AAA games, filmmaking, and photoreal. Okay. And then you have the NFTs. So high quality, unique and exclusive. 2D and 3D high quality NFT, connecting different creators and multiple blockchains. So let's see if they're going to host it. Okay, so here, bring your real world NFT assets into our virtual 3D metaverse where they will be shown in an immersive way. Mint NFT assets with your own imagination. Use the same NFT across different games. Alrighty. The game hub. I think this is the biggest portion because obviously the metaverse, it's a long-term thing. The MetaFi and NFT aspect, that is something that is important, but what we see with a lot of other projects as well, not as unique, but the gaming hub is a gaming paradise for players of all genres. Endless loop. Survive, craft, build, hunt, establish an empire with your mate. Okay, can we open this? Right, and then we can scroll. Okay, I think I'm going too far. Endless loop. I want to go back. How do I go back? Here we go. Dark fantasy. Start your fantastic journey of saving the land from the Dark Lords, and then code ES. Fuck, I zoomed in again. How does this work? Okay, coming soon. So I assume these are 3 different games. Endless Loop sounds like the name of a game. Dark Fantasy sounds like the name of a game, but we can zoom in. So once you zoom in, you get like a little bit of a bigger screen. Explore and colonize a thriving galaxy with your pals and turn a planet from wilderness into richness. That sounds cool. Create Planet Lord, Intergalactic Tycoon, Space Trader, Bounty Hunter, Explorer. Okay, that also sounds cool. Makes me think a little bit of Decimated, kind of the same idea. Infinite freedom. Welcome to an open world. Okay, interesting. That emulates a genuine society where you can experience endless freedom. Sounds like a big project. And then we have the roadmap, which is obviously extremely important. So they kickstarted this in Q1 of 2022 with the concept designs, verification of the technology, and the internal prototyping, website version 1. Terminus City. That's the Metaverse. So that's what the Metaverse is called. The alpha launched happened in the second quarter, so that it has already been completed. Endless Loop AAA MMORPG, huge project, I would assume, if it's a true MMORPG. Genesis first planet production completed, and they did an NFT sale. Right now, we are in the third quarter of 2022. The token sale is going to happen, bullish. Endless Loop alpha launch, custom NFT avatar platform, alpha launch. All right, so two big alpha launch projects. Then Terminus City is going in beta. Endless Loop game will go in beta, and the custom platter will also. So that's in the fourth quarter, three major. And at that time, they've already been. So the city, the Metaverse, has been in 6 months alpha test, and then the Endless Loop game and the NFT avatar platform for 3 months. Okay, and then there's already mainnet launches happening in Q1 2023 after initial alpha beta run of about 3 to 9 months, depending on the product. Middle Realm, so I think that's the dark fantasy one, AAA strategy game alpha launch. Ultiverse developer DAO Inception. Okay, so the DAO is being launched when the games are also being launched. So it's definitely focused on their Metaverse, and then it appears to be more of a game studio kind of feel, bridging the elements of NFTs towards games, bringing that adoption. When we look on the medium, they have been extremely active, so there's definitely a lot of things going on. So they have some strategic announcements, overviews. There's some relative competitions, AMA recaps, also important specifically because they do have some lore. But I learned most about this project from going into their Discord. It's basically the best overview. The medium is good, you know, it has the biggest announcements, but I think the Discord, when I show you in a second, is relevant. So this is a look inside the city.ultiverse.io. You can basically look around. There's already some things that are clickable. In Ultiverse, players can build their own gaming guild, and each officially registered guild will have its own building and integrated chat system. Consider it as a virtual Discord or chat group that allows players to freely communicate. Okay, that's quite cool. And then you have the DeFi bank, buy swap, there's the council is there. You can basically look around, and they have multiple assets, and there's also already companies registered, so it looks quite cool. You can't really do anything else right now, but this is basically a demo of what it would look like. When it comes down to obviously the things they have going on, I wasn't able to find a white paper or a pitch deck, or it says white paper right here. That would be nice if that works. I tried to Google it, but I wasn't able to find one. Put in a fake email. Okay. There we go. So let's go through this. Yeah. All right. We got the CTO, previous CTO, Siemens. All right. That's quite big. So Frank Ma, CEO. Carl Lee, CTO. Joe Su, CMO. Do these LinkedIn buttons work? Yes. Okay. Let me open that up. Then we have Cypher, Chief Production. Wendell, COO. Raymond, CSO. Okay. And because they have LinkedIn, Carl Lee, Singapore. That profile doesn't exist. Okay, so these don't have. So this is this co-founder and CTO, and his partner. Okay. So those are basically these two guys. All these other LinkedIns, Cypher Liao, Wendell. So it is linking their profiles, but it's just they're not real profiles. It cannot be loaded. That's unfortunate because they also don't have real pictures. They use like some gaming avatar pictures. I don't really like that. I'd rather have them show their real faces. But look at the sign up. It looks like they have a tremendous amount of experience, so that does look good. Okay, world-class game studio, rich experience in AAA games. Product experience include Elden Ring, Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed. Doesn't mean they developed it, right? It says product experiences specifically. We're building a one-stop metaverse of the future. Okay, access to all Web3 activities, DeFi DEX, future communication, social model. Yeah, this is basically what we gone over, but this is a lot more easy to understand than the website perhaps, right? So this is what I like to see. VR compatible, Unreal Engine 5, multi-chain, awesome. Bank, DeFi DEX, NFT collection to the Metaverse, AI-based NPCs, guild system, free NFT mints, DAO and sub-DAO, marketplace, build-in, okay, IMO platform, oh, interesting. Okay, VR compatible, AI, components, yep. Yeah, all right, so this is what we just looked at, the city, banks, DeFi inside the city, then you have the art to display, you can battle each other in the arena, you have the gaming guilds, what's construction bureau, where users submit applications for their project and games, also provide, okay, that's quite cool, council, the governance, the marketplace to trade, okay, drone racing arena for research education, tested Singapore, okay, coverage, interesting. Okay, so here they go into the game, right, 3D MMORPG, with Ultiverse, players can craft their weapons, okay. 60 unique planets, okay, NFT auction to raise more money, play to earn, mining, quest. Okay, I don't want to go too much in detail on the game because I'm looking more at the whole thing, right? But basically going to use the governance token. Here you go. MXS is the main token and you can earn it and then consume it for the NFTs and the power level. Okay, tokenomics, 3% advisor, a little bit low, 20%, 17%. So this was to get a 20%, makes sense. 15% marketing, 7 seed, okay, 18, 19, 19% on the token sales, 30% reserve, 20% play to earn eco fund. If we look at, so the utility token is called Loop, but I want to see the prices, if that's there. Okay, that's not there. The prices aren't there. So backers, Three Arrows Capital is obviously gone, but they got Binance Labs, which is a good indicator. Ultiverse VR compatibility, I don't think it's a huge thing. MVP is obviously very important. Play to earn, important. And I don't know what these things mean because I'm not a gamer. But when we go back to the tokenomics, yeah, here we go. I have an overview here. So the seed, they raised 4.5 million at seed, which is a good amount of money. Sequoia Capital, Binance Labs, Maven Capital, and Parachain. So those are decent parties to have. Defiance, Sky Vision, and then Three Arrows, which is, of course, this one got terminated. 9 million in private, and then 15 million in public. I'm not sure if this is the accurate information. Specifically, 100% at TGE. I cannot imagine a $15 million raise being unlocked 100% at TGE. Unfortunately, the vesting schedules and the tokenomics are not in this overview. Otherwise, I would definitely have addressed them because I think there must be some details there that we're missing, right? Crypto Rank is obviously harvesting the information from the internet, not directly from the project sometimes, so it might not be as accurate. Total raised 28.5 million. Brings it to a market cap, which is calculated initial circulating supply times the public price on 71 million initial market cap. Fully diluted market cap on launch, $1.5 billion, which I think is a little crazy in terms of the relative value, right? There is, however, a clear utility for the token. Oh, wait. Ultiverse has raised 4.5 million at seed at a $50 million valuation. That's crazy. But you know how it goes with these crypto projects, right? It's crazy. What you have to understand that Ultiverse is basically, in my opinion, building a platform that will be supported by two games, right? Two different games, but in addition, trying to create a layer foundation for Web3 with like the art gallery, the opportunities of an NFT marketplace. So this is, in my opinion, a high risk, high reward opportunity. If they can pull everything off, it would be amazing. However, having one company focus on so many different things at the same time, that obviously raises the question, is that the right thing to do? The reason it got my attention, Ultiverse, is because obviously I saw this tweet about this NFT mint that is going on right now. So I decided to check it out. I haven't looked at what the NFT actually does or what it looked like. Perhaps I might cover it in a video later, but I just wanted to shoot a video on Ultiverse because with these, like, I don't want to call it like foundation gaming hub opportunities, but I've covered them many times before, right? In videos, like these type of like Arena GL, these type of platforms that offer a very big product with several smaller products in them, which I think could potentially lead to interesting opportunities. So I'm gonna just follow this project, and I might make an update on this in the future, depending on how big of an opportunity this is. But I think definitely an interesting project. I do have some questions. However, I probably need spend some more time on the research, like the utility of the token, you know, go more into detail on the games and find perhaps a more up-to-date white paper where I can get answers to the questions that I have regarding the NFTs, the founders, you know, what it is. I understand Singapore, you know, they're moving fast. They appear to have a very experienced team, but you know how I am with my research. Everything has to be extremely detailed. So do look forward to that. It looks interesting, not gonna lie. The foundation looks interesting. I always like the hub style platforms where there's one main focus, which is the metaverse, and then surrounded by multiple products as a ecosystem, as I am developing that myself as well. Very, very interesting. If you have any questions on Ultiverse, leave them down in the comments below and I'll be sure to have a look. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.